Hello guys, I Arabinda Mohapatra. So today we are going to discuss the interview question series on pandas. So today I have taken this question from the Stratascratch, and this question is asked by the Amazon and Shopify. The level of the question is medium, and here we are trying to solve this question by the help of the pandas. So the question asked is, find the customer with with the highest daily order cost between the date of first of April 2019 to 1st of May 2019. If customer had more than one order on a certain date, sum the order cost on daily basis and output should be the customer first name, total cost of their items, and the date. So for the simplify, you can assume that every first name in the data set is unique. So the ask is basically we have to find out the maximum. We have to find out the maximum. We have to find out the maximum amount that has been amount of order that has been placed on that particular day along with the first name. So the input is data frame, customer data frame is there, order data frame is there. If we will go here, we'll see here the customer data frame has customer information and order data frame has order information. So if we'll go to free view of this one, so the order is ID is one, customer ID, and the order date and the order details and the total order cost. So thus in a similar way, if we'll go here, the customer table is having first name, last name, all these details will be there. So what we will do is the approach will be basically, so we will try to join the order table with customer table. We'll do the left outer join in the by the help of the merge, and we will get the expected output. So let's jump into here for the better understanding. So first of all, what I will do, I will import first pandas as PD, and also I will import date time as dt, and let's run it. And then what we will do is basically we will merge this, and I will mention just left underscore on from the left table which column to be taken as a common column, and that is our order. From the order table we will take this customer ID, and from the right side table, that is our customer table, and from the customer table what will be the ID to be merged, ID column. So right underscore on, basically ID column, right underscore on is equal to ID column, and what type of join you want to perform it. We want to join the left join. So basically we are trying to merge is very simple as the SQL. So we are doing the left outer join between these two table, order and the customer. Order table is from the left side and customer table is on the right side, and left underscore on, that means from the order table which column do you want to mention the common column during the merging, the customer underscore ID. From the right side table, which column you want to mark as a column, common column, that is ID column from the customer table, and on what basis you are trying to join. We are trying to join with the help of these two column, and what kind of join you want to perform, the left join. And why you are doing the left join means basically we want to capture all the records from the order table as the maximum number of the column that are present in the output table, that is coming from the order table. Very simple, because order table is having total cost, order cost, and the customer and the ID and the order date. In the output we require customer ID, customer order date, and the total order cost. Only one column that is required from the customer table, that is first name. Okay, so let's run it to get the let's see. So I will just minimum. I'll just drag into that side. So what I'll do is I'll just run it. No module as pandas. Sorry, panda spelling is it's wrong. PANDAS. Okay, okay, just drag it little bit off. So here if you will able to see id underscore x, that means it's left side table. But by default pandas will convert that id underscore x, that is mark as a left side table, and id underscore y, that is mark as a right side table. So from here id underscore x to total order underscore cost, that is from the left table, and rest of the columns are coming from the right side of the table. That's the reason pandas automatically marked as a id underscore y, that is symbolized as this id column is coming from the right side of the table. And then what I will do is, now we need the order date, and the order date, it should be in this particular format, because it's mentioned that we have to find out like because we have to find out on each date wise. So it's a combination of date and time. So now we have to convert this order date to date and time to date. And if you will see here, from the from the order table, that is that is the date time. So now I have to, what I'll merge inside a data frame. Then what I'll do is I will just I'll just convert this date time to date only. So order date is equal to this df of order date dot dt, that is the library that we have been imported, and dot strftime string from time. And what will be the, how it should looks like is 2019, that means percentile y percentile m dash percentile d. So just run it now. Let's see if you will see it here. Now it has been converted to, or now the order date has been converted from date time to date only. So now what we will do is df dot group by. Now we have to group by the things to get the expected output. So we will group by the order date. We will group by the order date, comma, we will group by the order date and the first name, because we need the output in that particular format, or in that particular format only. If the order had more than one order on a certain day, sum the order cost on daily basis. Output should be first name, total cost of their items, and the date. So now we have to segregate all the total order cost on that particular day and the first name. So first order underscore date, comma, then we will mention the first underscore name, and here what we will do is, which column do you want to apply the aggregation, on which column do you want to apply the aggregation. This total underscore order underscore cost, just mention this column here, and dot sum. So that it will basically think about in the SQL, you are group by order date and first underscore name, and you want to in the select statement you will mention the sum in the sum total order cost. So it will segregate, it will group by the order date and first name and segregate the total order cost. So if we'll run it, let's see what will be the output. Now it will be, total order cost will be 185.60, it will be there. So now thing is that this order date and first name that has been marked as a as we are doing the group by, it has been marked as a index. So if you want to convert the from index to column, then we have to mention the reset underscore index. So by default it will mention whatever the index name is there, it will by default it will be converted in the same name. So now if you will see on this order date, the first name, this IBA that placed 185 rupees. So now it will be coming as a in this particular format. So now what we have to do is, now we have to sort by values by on which on which column do you want to sort it, on total order or total underscore order underscore cost. And we have to mention the ascending as we need the maximum, so mention the ascending equal to false. So let's run it. Now if you will see it now, so on Jill is having 275 rupees of cost on that particular day, and this is the maximum cost, that means. And so now we have sorted out, now we can easily get the expected output, that is a dot head. If you will mention dot head 1, then it will populate the expected output here. That is the first row only. But thing is that suppose but there is one problem is there, although this problem will get sorted out with this help by the help of this method, but still there is a one catch is there. See, now the maximum amount is having populating only one time. If this amount is populating multiple times in this data frame, at that point of time you have to manually give dot head 1 2 3 or whatever it is, how many number of depend upon how many number of this maximum amount get populating in this data frame. So to avoid this manual intervention, we have another option to get the output in the more efficient way, and largest is the method is there in the pandas, largest, and we'll mention how many number of rows we want to keep in the output 1, on which column do you want to make the descending the column, total underscore order underscore cost. And there is another frame is there, keep equal to, suppose keep equal to, you have, suppose there are 3 options is there, keep equal to first. So if you will mention keep equal to first, then what we will do is, suppose this is 275 and this is 200, and again this is 200, and again this is 200, and again it is 185. Suppose if you will keep the first 3, suppose if you will keep the first 3, then from the top side it will keep the 3 values, 275, 275, and suppose it is 200. So it will keep the first 3 values. And suppose if we will mention keep equal to last, then what we will do is, suppose it is first is 275, and second it is again 275, and third it is 200, then 185. So it will take 185, 200, and 200 if we will mention the last. And if you will mention the all here, so whatever it will take irrespective to whatever. So suppose this is first is 275, and this is also 275, and this is also 275. First 3 rows is having 275, 275, and 275. Whenever you will mention keep equal to all, at that point of a time it will catch all these 3 records irrespective to whatever the number you have given here. So that's the reason it will be always better to catch it, like to keep equal to all. You can consider in this way the dense rank, how the dense rank is working in the SQL concept. The same way, whenever this rank, like whenever the rank is 1, that means the value is getting repeated, and the same value is identifying the rank as 1. So wherever the rank 1 will be there, it will be populated in the output. In the same concept it will be apply here, whenever you will keep equal to all in the largest method in the pandas. So let's run it, and now let's now it's being solved. So now it has been solved. So this is the output of this particular table. And I think one more thing is there, we have to mention in the expected output. Uh, I think expected output, it's their max cost, so we have to rename it. We have to rename the column basically. So I just sorry for that, I forget to rename the column. um, so rename the columns is equal to, you have to mention the in the key value pair. So the old name is total order cost, and key value pair, you have to mention the key value pair inside the dictionary. And the new name is max underscore cost. Make it inside the quote, single quote, and just run it. Now if you will see, it will be this name has been changed, now solved. And here the expected output is similar to the whatever the output we got from this calculation: first name, order date, and the max cost 275. Okay, now this is the approach. If you have any better approach or other than this approach, please do comment in the video section. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my channel, and please do share this video with the people, those people are applying for the interviews. Thank you.